Hello Internet, it's Angel Michael, and welcome to today's news episode. And in today's news episode, we are going to be talking about Power Rangers Beast Morphers and all of the toys released ahead of Toy Fair. If you are indeed new to this channel, make sure you leave a like and also subscribe today. So that way, if you are new around here and you want to see more content like this, then make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of it. Alright, so Toy Fair 2019 is going to be coming up on Saturday, which is tomorrow as of this recording, and so there is a lot of things that are going to be coming out there, a lot of toys obviously, but one of the big things here is Hasbro is going to be showing off their Power Ranger line. Now, because this is so special is because this is the first time Hasbro will be releasing Power Rangers related toys. And a lot of the things that you've seen on pictures and everything, there are going to be some YouTubers who are there. One's a Hassan, Ahmed. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to run down all of the toys that we have so far, and basically what I think of them in terms of what we have for the pictures, and whether or not I think the price is good or not. Now, the thing with this is that some people who watch my YouTube channel aren't really into Power Rangers, and I'm the only one that's pretty much into it. This is kind of news breaking to them, because it basically gives an idea of what the toys might look like. So, let's get into it. The first one we have here is the 6-inch Red Ranger figure. Now this one is a 6-inch figure. He's got the sword looking thing that he'll have when he's in Beast Morphers. When that comes out, we have no idea when that season's coming out. But if we get an announcement after Toy Fair, if we get something from Hasbro during Toy Fair, I will probably make a news video probably on Wednesday or Friday, depending on what day it's released. But as you can see here, the first thing we have, like I said, is the Red Ranger with his sword, kind of looking like the cheetah sword, and you have this little key thing where he holds it and he does like that. More on that key thing later, because I will be playing into something else. And that is going to be released spring of 2019 for $10. So far with the first thing we see, not really anything pricey. It's just this 6-inch figure, and it has that little key that you'll see, which I am going to be talking about. The next thing we have is this 6-inch figure, the second one, where he has his sword, and he has his cheetah blaster in his hand, and it also comes with that little key thing. Now, the reason I'm talking about the key so much is because it does play into the morpher, which I'll show you in a little bit. And that one is also going to be going for $9.99 as well. So if you want the one with just the key, then you have that one. And I think the second one is going to be coming out probably around that time. If not, probably a little bit later. And the next one we have is the Beast Morphers Yellow Ranger figure, which she is the female ranger for the season. I'm not too sure if the Silver Ranger or the Gold Ranger is going to be a female. I have no idea. And so, basically, if you haven't seen Go Busters, yes, there is going to be a Gold Ranger and a Silver Ranger going to be joining the team as well. But basically, what you see here with the Yellow Ranger is she has the camera gun, which basically, in the Go Busters episode, basically, this camera was used as a spy camera just to see what people were doing, and then you can use it as a gun when you shift it from a camera into a gun. She also has her sword like the Red Ranger does, and she also has the key, which, like I said, is going to be playing into the morpher. And the next one we have is the Beast Morphers Blue Ranger figure that is also 6 inches, and he just has his morpher on his wrist, and he also has the key on there as well. Now, all of those figures will be selling for $9.99, and the second one has a little bit more gloss to him, and he also has the Monocular Shooter. So yes, these are binoculars that you use, and basically you can shift them into a gun as well, and it also has a key with it and the sword as well. And like I said, all of these are going to have certain things to come with them. And we also have a cyber villain. So this cyber villain is probably going to be the main bad guy in Beast Morphers, and it pretty much looks like an evil version of the Beast Morphers. And basically what he has his own evil sword like what the Beast Morphers had. He also has his own dark lion one. I'm pretty sure that's probably going to be just a dark lion what he has. And he also has a key to come there as well, because it does look like, from what I'm seeing, he might have his own morpher there as well. So anyone who wants to cosplay as the Dark Ranger can do that as well. We also have the Beast Morphers Tronics, which are the villains like the minions that we see there. He also has a key as well. He has the two little blade thingies on his hands. And that one, like I said, is going to be selling for $9.99 as well. Now we get into what I keep talking about the keys about. And basically it plays into the Beast X Morpher. Now this Morpher, as you see here, is exactly like the Go Busters one. Except for what we've seen, it has some more lights and sounds to it. I'm not too sure about that. But the reason the keys are in each one of these is because these keys can play certain sounds, like they did in Power Rangers Super Mega Force, where they had the legendary keys and they put them in the Morpher and it made a certain sound. Well, here what you get is you get 3 keys to come with the Morpher, and then if you get the action figures, you get those keys as well. But here you probably see is you probably have the Evil Ranger key, you have the Yellow Ranger key, you have the Red Ranger key that comes with the Morpher, and the Morpher pops up like sunglasses, and it looks like this. You have your sunglasses just go like this. And basically you'll see it here. It really honestly looks really cool from the pictures. But the price is $29.99. And basically the only thing you get is the wrist morpher and the key, which honestly isn't that bad. I mean, it kind of reminds me of also of the Dino Thunder Black Ranger, when Tommy was the Black Ranger for Dino Thunder. He had his little wrist thingy, you could turn it like that. That looks pretty cool. It's also going to be released spring 2019 for $30. Now these are the megazords that just were announced 2 days ago. And I have no idea what Toy Fair is going to be looking like. Whether Toy Fair and Hasbro, if Hasbro is going to be showing off anything else that we have not seen, I'm very intrigued. And also, maybe at Toy Fair we'll see the trailer for Beast Morphers. I'm not too sure if we will. So, as you can see here, not only are we going to get these Zords, but these are different types of Zords. So basically what you'll see is you have different tiers for these Zords. Some of these will be $24.99, where you can only transform them into 2 things. So the Blue Ranger has the Gorilla Mode. It looks different from when they had it in Go Busters in Japan, where he's sticking on his knuckles. Basically what he's doing is he's just standing up like it is, just like a regular gorilla. And then when he transforms it, he transforms it into like a little bus. And basically it looks alright. I mean, it does play off of RPM when they had vehicles for everything, which a lot of people have been saying this season looks like it could spin off of RPM, which I wouldn't be too mad, because I did see parts of RPM and I really enjoyed it. So the next wave is the Yellow Ranger that has the rabbit, and obviously she's going to transform to the helicopter. And that's the only 2 transformations that you'll see here, is that the blue and the yellow and the Silver Ranger only transform into 2 things: their animal parts and their vehicle parts as well. So see, when I'm talking about the Silver Ranger, it basically has this little mantis looking thing, like a beetle zord is basically what they're calling it. And then what you'll see here is then it goes into a jet and it transforms into that. And like I said, all of these are going to be $25 because they only transform into 2 things. Now we're getting into the $29.99 Zords, which are the Red Ranger and the Gold Ranger. So the Red Ranger turns into a robot of itself. Not only that, it also transforms. So you also have those 3 3 different types of configurations for it. Now for the Gold Ranger, we don't have all 3 of the ways that it can be transformed, but what we saw in the description, it looks like a wrecker as you're seeing here. Then it also goes into a mantis mode, and then it goes into a robot arm. I believe this might be part of the arm. I'm not too for sure, because like I said, they didn't really put us in that much information for it as well. And then you also have maybe a standalone one, which I think someone did say we might be getting a standalone morpher that doesn't pull apart, but it has all of it put together to where you don't have to buy all the individual Zords. And I'm thinking if they do that, it'll probably be up around the $34.99 range. And then we're getting into the OGs. So anyone who's a fan of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is probably going to be interested in this one toy. And basically what it is, it's the Power Rangers Mighty Morphin Dragon Thunder Zord from the 3rd season. So if anyone is an OG fan here who's been watching Mighty Morphin Power Rangers or watched and stopped from then, basically what this is a more kid kind of transforming toy. Basically it doesn't transform. Basically what it is, it's a standalone toy. It's a dragon, and it basically looks really cool. And as you can tell, it pretty much is catered to the kids with this Zord. So if anyone has any younger kids out there and wants to get their kids something to play with, this really is tailored to them. It's an actual dragon. It's got wings, it's got the tail, it's got a projectile kind of thing. It looks pretty cool. The only thing is this might cost a lot because from what I've heard, this toy is probably going to go for $59.99, so around $60, so about the price of a full-priced video game. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all of the pictures I have to show you. And then, by the way, the articles that I found these pictures on are going to be in the description down below. And that's pretty much what I have. I hope Toy Fair we find some more information from Hasbro and what they're going to be doing with Power Rangers. We were already supposed to be watching Power Rangers now, but Hasbro pushed it back, so we have no idea when it's going to be released. And yeah, thank you guys for watching today's video. Comment down below if you think these are good looking toys. Do you think they'll be in good quality? Or do you think they're going to be better than what Bandai America was doing? And make sure you leave a comment. And until next time, I'm Andrew Michael, and I'll see you guys next time. Thumbs up. This is just an outro.